What's up, family? It's your boy E here, man. And I just want to say a little something, Uh, you know, you gotta be careful. Be careful who you let call your friend, who you let call your homeboy, your homie. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful, man, because see, those titles, if you agree to those titles of allowing a person to call you that, or you be like, yeah, that's what we is, you know what I'm saying? If you sign the agreement by agreeing to that, you're basically attaching a person's energy to you, and people be trying to attach themselves to you, man. I done had plenty of people try to call me homeboy and all that. I'm like, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I had a coworker, you know what I'm saying? He was like trying to say, he was like, yeah, man, but because we friends. I'm like, well, look, we are colleagues. You know what I'm saying? I had to go and put that out there because I'm like, I just don't give that friend title to people too lightly. I just don't give that up lightly like that. I don't just let people say they my friends or say that we homeboys. I just can't allow that. Like people be trying to push that on you and shit, dog. Like, you don't get me wrong, maybe in a sense you are kind of cool and we could kick it, we could coexist around each other for the time being, but that's all we're doing right now. Like I say, anybody who I deal with, especially at work, like, you know what I'm saying, we're colleagues. Yeah, we're colleagues. You know what I'm saying? You might even be an associate. But, as far as friend, homie, homeboy, I don't do that, dog. I just don't allow people to do that no more, man. And you shouldn't either, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I advise you not to. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the world we live in today, man. The world we live in today, man, and I'm pretty sure you've already learned. If you on my channel, most likely you are a person who has been through some betrayal, who has been through seeing friends who you thought was your friends, seeing the closest ones to you actually backstab you. You know what I'm saying? And when you go through certain things of that nature, you will not go through life allowing people to just say you are my friend or you are my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? You are my homie. You know that you just don't give that title to people. You just can't give that to anybody, man. I don't know who gonna come along to where I can say, oh, you my friend. It's hard for me to give to even predict that I can say something like that for somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been around a lot of people lately. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and I work around a lot of people, but I just don't. I've yet to run into a person who I can really consider that's my friend. Like, I haven't run across nobody. You know what I'm saying? I might have a few people online, tribe, family, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's different. That's my tribe. Y'all my tribe. You know what I'm saying? So we in the same space. We all are actually going through this same type of lifestyle of not allowing people to just call us friends, man. Like, hey, you can't just be my friend, dog. For one, like I say, I used to let that shit go easy, man. I used to give that shit up easy, man. Like just like one of these hoes on the stroll out here. I used to give it up easy. That friend motherfucker be like, man, that's my dog, man. That's my homie, man. That's my boy. Hell nah, I don't do that no more, man. Like I say, that type of thing is just you basically giving the green light. You are basically signing a contract over to this person, saying that, you know what I'm saying, agreeing to be friends, and then agreeing to allow the attachment of a friend to be attached to you. Now you have an attachment to you that you don't even know if you should be having it. Because before you know it, the attachment that you have connected to this person fucking rubs off on you. If they have fucked up energy, if they have fucked up things going on in their life, that shit rubs off on you. And now that shit, even since you are attached, it's connected to you now. So now they got some shit going on. Now they bringing their shit to you. Now they won't call you, be like, hey man, all this, throwing all that in your ear. Now you got somebody feeling like they can come to your house. Now motherfuckers think like y'all can kick it out for work. Now, motherfuckers, you can't give people this type of access to you, man. Not no more. Not no more. the times have just definitely changed. Times have changed. Times are not the same. And we are growing with the times. You know, like I say, a lot of things that we've dealt with, we didn't realize it was gonna be this way. But after we realized it, and we accepted it for being the way it is because we could not change it, you know what I'm saying? We learned to deal with it. We learned to live with it. We learned to, you know, maneuver through life with it. And guess what? The way we maneuver, we have to maneuver that way for reasons that we know. We don't have to explain. Because if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, we got our reasons, and best believe they are good reasons. Don't let nobody make you think that, you know what I'm saying, your reasons ain't good. Because, yeah, you've dealt with enough to actually have valid reasons for not wanting this to be something that you give up so easily to people. You know, and people can feel how they want, man. They didn't go through what you went through. Motherfuckers can say what they want. They didn't have to deal with what you dealt with. They didn't have to have nobody. Man, they probably did. Maybe they did have somebody stab them in the back, but it wasn't to the extent that you had to deal with it too. You know, when you see your loved ones, when you see the closest friends, the person that you call best friend, the person that you probably fell in love with and thought was somebody who's going to be the love of your life, you know, when you have these things happen to you, and it's the people who is closest to you, it make you not even feel like, hey, I'm gonna get this up to anybody no more shit. Cause if my own cousin, if my own husband, if my own sister, my own babe, my own nephew, whoever else it is, man, if anybody like those titles can do something like this to you, why couldn't nobody else do it? Why couldn't nobody else do it? You know what I'm saying? And guess what? These was the people that you thought loved you the most. And the people that you thought would never do these things. But you tend to find out, and unfortunately found out, that this was definitely the case. And so now, with you knowing this, you have a new mindset of how you want to maneuver through the world. And those are very valid reasons. It is a very valid reason for you to be the way you are. It don't matter what nobody else say or how they feel, because they not living your life, and they didn't go they didn't go through what you went through, and they did not have to experience the same thing that you experienced in your life and along your journey. So, with that being said, I'm just shooting it at y'all because I know these things they probably come along every here and there, man. Because I deal with them myself, you know what I'm saying? The only reason why I speak about a lot of things that I talk about is only because I deal with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I have these experiences, and these experiences is what teach me anything. But anyways, y'all, I'm just shooting it at y'all just to throw it in your ear. But, you know, with that being said, like the video. If you want to comment, say something at the bottom. You know, let me hear your thoughts or whatever. And I'll holler at you. Peace.